Lewis, Monza is not a circuit you have won at in Formula One. Can you tell us what it's like to race at both from a technical point of view and atmospherically with all these crazy mad Ferrari tifosi screaming around the circuit?
It's a great circus, a great experience coming to Monza. You know, you have so many Ferrari fans, as always, just Ferrari, 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 all around the race circuit. But it's great to see the love and the support from the Italian fans. But even our team, Vodafone Mercedes, we do get a lot of support here in Italy, which is much appreciated. And I haven't won. I've been close in 2007, well, reasonably close. But no, I mean, it would be great to win here at some stage. And this weekend, we have a chance for sure, but it's going to be a tough weekend for sure. I mean, you never know who's going to be the fastest, but I have no doubts that Ferrari will probably be the main competitor.
What specifically has improved in your McLaren so that you have a car that can bring you to the win?
Our aero package was quite poor at the beginning. It was a long way behind the other teams, and it still is behind the other teams. The other teams were 6 or 7 months ahead of us, and we've caught up. Maybe we're 2 months behind maybe now, but we still have less downforce than the top teams like Red Bull and Ferrari and Brawn. But we're doing everything we can to catch that up and close the gap. It's getting later on in the year, in the season, with less and less races, so we can have less of an impact. But our car has changed a lot in the sense it's night and day. You know, the car has so much more grip. I can carry speed through the high-speed corners, but we still have problems with it. You know, sometimes in the high speed it still loses its downforce.
Can you tell us how the team modifies the car to deal with a high-speed circuit as Monza is? It's quite a unique car for this circuit, isn't it?
It is. So everyone, for this circuit, everyone changes their front and rear wing. So we go from having a big flap on the fronts, 2 big flaps, to having small flaps. Here is about having the least amount of drag and the highest speed at the end of the straight whilst being able to take the corners at some speed. So our rear wing it's instead of being like this, it's very flat, you know. So we achieve incredible speeds, 340 kilometers an hour. That's very fast.
Jenson Button said a couple of weeks ago that he would be amazed if Kerr's car didn't win at Monza. Do you think it will be a big help at such a low downforce track? And do you feel you are in with a good chance of winning the race?
I definitely think we have a good chance of winning the race, but I think, as every weekend, we really don't know what to expect. You know, the last few races, we won, then we're competitive in Valencia, then we're not competitive in Spa. Maybe or maybe not we're competitive this weekend because we have Kerrs, but unless you're ahead already, Kerrs won't give you that extra advantage. And so usually Kerrs covers up, if we're not fast enough without Kerrs, usually Kerrs covers a little bit of that up and keeps us close. But this weekend, maybe the other teams will be faster, who knows.
Do you have an idea why this championship is so difficult to say this team is a favorite? Why? What happens?
Well, I think in terms of the teams are making lots of mistakes. Lots of teams are making mistakes. And then, you know, with these new rule changes, you know, it's really spiced things up, and some people have a car that works in some places, some people have a car that works in others. Some people are able to maximize what they have, and some people aren't. So all I know is that we've got a great team and we need to keep pushing, and hopefully we can win more races.
A question on your fellowman colleague, Jenson Button. Do you think Jenson will be able to extend this championship lead after Monza?
Well, I think he still has 16 points, I believe. It's still quite a big lead to catch up, but it's not over yet. He has to keep pushing. He has to keep that gap, and the pressure's on. You know, the pressure's on from everyone, and I know what it feels like to be. And you cannot measure the pressure that you have from yourself, from your family, from your team, from your sponsors, from the world, and then from the other competitors. it's unbelievable tough.
Monza represents the last race of the European season as we enter the final stretch. Are you looking forward to getting back on the long-haul flights, readjusting your body clock and racing in Asia again?
I am, yeah, I am. I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to. I love doing the long haul flights. You know, I think you look forward to the first few races. You go away to the long haul circuits. It's great to be away in other countries so far away. Then it's great to come back to Europe, and then afterwards it's great to go back out again. And so I'm excited to go to Japan, to Singapore, to where to go to Brazil. We have Abu Dhabi. You know, these tracks, they're going to be so exciting. I love it.
Are the remaining races going to favor the strengths of you and of your car?
So what do we have? We have Singapore, Japan. Remind me what we have. We have Singapore, Japan, Abu Dhabi, Brazil, and Monza. So in these circuits, I think Singapore, our car will be very good. I think Japan, it's going to be a tough circuit, Japan, but hopefully with our upgrades, it will be very good there. I think then we go to Brazil is very tough. The Ferraris are very quick there always, but maybe it suits this year's car, who knows. It's a very high downforce circuit. And then we have Abu Dhabi, and I've not been there, but I think at least 2 or 3 of the race circuits will be very good for our car.
You spoke of the upgrades, but good enough to let you win the championship. Do you still believe in the championship?
I don't know. I think there's always a chance, but there's 50 points available, and I'm still 40 points behind. So
too many.
It's tough.
Finally, can you tell us a little bit about today, about this Homeless World Cup? Was it interesting and good to be here today?
Today was a great experience to firstly just be here, representing and being a part of the Vodafone Foundation, and to see what they see where they're working and seeing where they're putting their focus on helping people off the streets with this. The Homeless World Cup is, I think it's a great initiative. You know, these youngsters here, there are some very young people here, from all walks of life and from all countries around the world, get a chance to do what they love in a World Cup experience with people watching, with media, and enjoy and be part of a team. You know, and it's great to see that people are trying to make a difference. When I saw the guys downstairs, the smiles on their face, the joy that they had in their eyes, and it was very emotional, and I was very, very proud to be a part of it.
Thank you very much, Luis. Good luck.
Thank you.
Monza.